Hello, my name is Riley Miller, Mrs. Miller's daughter, and today I will be guest reading Chapter 8, Henry Hudson. You can follow along in your reader if you would like. An Englishman named Henry Hudson tried 4 times to find the Northwest Passage. He died trying. First, in 1607, he tried sailing north from England. If you look at a globe, you can see what he was trying to do. He understood the earth was round, and he thought he could sail across the North Pole. He didn't understand that solid ice always covers the Arctic Ocean. I hoped to have a clear sea, Hudson wrote of his first journey, but that proved impossible due to the ice surrounding us. Hudson tried again in 1608. He sailed northeast and again found icebergs in freezing weather. He turned his boat around and tried sailing northwest. When his crew realized that they weren't heading home, they rebelled against Hudson, saying they wouldn't work unless they sailed to England. So home they went. In 1609, Henry Hudson sailed west. This time he was working for a group of businessmen called the Dutch East India Company. On this trip, he reached North America and claimed land for Holland. Hudson saw many native people. One man who sailed with him wrote in his journal, "They are well dressed in loose deerskins, and brought green tobacco, which they gave us in exchange for knives and beads." The native people also gave the sailors bread made of maize. Hudson sailed past a very good piece of ground and a cliff close by of white-green color, on the side of the river called Mannahatta. It was the island we now call Manhattan, the center of New York City today. Next, Hudson sailed up a river that still bears his name. You'll find the Hudson River on a map of the state of New York. In 1610, Hudson tried once more to find a shortcut from Europe to Asia. He sailed a ship called Discovery into a wide expanse of water in the northern part of Canada. Today, it is named after him, the Hudson Bay. On the map, the Hudson Bay looks like a big open body of water, but in many places, the water gets too shallow for sailing. In many other places, it is frozen solid almost all year long. Once again, Henry Hudson had sailed into icy waters just as winter was coming. Hudson and his crew went ashore during the winter. They ran short of food and water. Some of their crew got sick. Some died. The sailors blamed Hudson for caring more about finding the Northwest Passage than about keeping his crew safe and healthy. And when the ice began to melt, the crew rebelled. They forced Hudson, his son, and a few crew members loyal to Hudson to get into a small boat with no oars. Then they left him behind and sailed the Discovery back to England. No one ever heard from Henry Hudson again.